Hi everyone. So I want to do one video to show you how to see your Khan course in its entirety. So when you log on to Khan, any courses you're enrolled in will appear down here. So I'm going to go through the 7th grade math course to show you a couple of different views. So when I'm going to courses, I can click on 7th grade. I'm going to click on See All right here. See All. So when I go to See All, I get to this page that looks like this. And I've got a couple of different tabs here. And I'm going to first go to the tab that says Mission. So when I click on the tab that says Mission, what I get is a page that looks like this. So I see my progress, I see all these skills, and it's broken down for me. I've completed and mastered all my mission foundations, and it breaks it all down by unit. So I can say I've done a lot more of the lessons here, I haven't done them here. But what I love about this view is that when I scroll over, it shows me I've mastered this specific skill. Here, I haven't practiced this specific skill. So I love that this view helps me break down and see all of the different tabs. And what happens is if I click on one of these little boxes, I'm going to click on this box, it adds, so this lesson, constant proportionality from tables, it has just added that lesson for me here. So it's added that to the top of my list. So any lessons that you add will show up at the top of your list, and then any of the lessons that their algorithm adds for you will show up further below. And if you have any lessons that have been assigned, it'll say you've been assigned or assignment. So it'll say that as well. Any mastery challenges that are ready, it will always show up at the top of it. And you'll keep getting mastery challenges until you don't have them anymore. Another really interesting thing about Khan is sometimes it will add lessons for you that you're not ready for. So some of you might already have seen geometry lessons or probability lessons and you haven't learned that yet. So what I love is when I'm scrolling over these, so let's see, shaded areas. I haven't learned geometry yet, so I don't want to do this lesson or practice it yet, but it added it for me. So what I can do is I can scroll here over the lesson and click on this that says remove. If I click remove, it's too easy, it's too hard, right now I'm not interested. I'm gonna click I'm not interested, it goes away. So I can go through and I can remove all of these lessons from my list that I'm not ready to practice yet. I'm not ready to practice probability or geometry yet. So that way, as I'm going through Khan and it automatically loads the next lesson for me, it's gonna automatically load a new lesson that I'm prepared to do. So you can go through that as well. And then I can say, oh, you know what? I'm working on negative numbers. I'm going to add this negative numbers lesson. Again, I'm adding lessons I want to do, and I'm not having to work on any that I'm not prepared for. Another view, so if I go back to see 7th grade, that's my dog in the background, sorry. So I'm going to wait for it to load. So if I go back, the other view I can see is this view that says practice. So I'm going to click on this tab that says practice, and this is just another way to look at it. Some of you might like this view a little bit better. So this view shows me the same thing, but it breaks it down. Here's all of my different groups, fractions, rates, expressions, geometry. And so it shows me here, I've mastered this, I'm at 100%, I don't need to work on this one anymore. Here's one that's up next. I still need to work on it. And so it's just another way to look at it. That might be helpful for some of you. So whichever view you would like to work with is fine. And also shows you when I scroll over, what I like about this view is when I scroll over, it shows me on this lesson, here's my lesson. And here are the videos that go with that lesson. So if I'm struggling on the lesson, here's the video that I can watch with it. So either view is great. Use what is most comfortable for you. That's it. I hope that's helpful. I hope you've learned a little bit more how to navigate your Khan mission and add lessons or remove the ones that aren't helpful.